Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Chicago. We got sunshine. It's cold, cooler than usual, but not too bad. We got mid 40s, I think. Let me check my other phone here. I didn't even check the temperature to see if it increased or not. But all I'm gonna do is I just have a general plan to go by the 400 North Lakeshore construction site there. And then we'll end up at the Bean before. Oh, we're up to 51. We're up to 51. It's a heat wave. Sunshine. We'll take it. And yeah, we'll head by the Sweetwater. We'll cross the DuSable, Michigan Avenue Bridge. We were there this morning. And I'm still trying to figure out. Hey, how's it going, Amber? Thanks for tuning in. Still trying to figure out why we had 1,000 people in the chat yesterday at TikTok. Today I did pretty much the same thing and we only had 150. And maybe I'll take personal responsibility. I'm sure it's all something I did to chase everybody away. It has nothing to do with them metering my account or anything. It just makes you wonder, you know, it's just so weird that sometimes you tip thresholds and it like jumps you up to an extra level, and other times you feel like the algorithm's punishing you. And that's certainly how I feel, because it does punish you if you don't live stream every day like I did last week, and then you don't get the momentum. Hey Chris, how you doing there? East Lansing, thanks for tuning in. But we'll continue here on YouTube, as we usually do here for the lunch bunch there. Look how nice the Wrigley building looks, gleaming in the sun. And of course, you know, I still have to, there'll probably be another dozen people today that, you know, I'm very happy. I'm glad that people are enjoying the nice video from Butch McGuire's bar there on Division. I was about to fall asleep when I posted that video, whenever I posted it earlier this week, and I mistakenly said 20 West State Street instead of 20 West Division. I screwed up on the address, even though it's near State and Division. I was thinking State and Division instead of saying 20 West State. I probably was looking right at the address and I said 20 West State, and then everybody's like, the address is wrong. I'm like, okay, I messed up. I tried to correct it, and then it won't repost the correction, even though TikTok allows you to make corrections. But every time I made a correction doing that, it never updates the video. So I guess you can correct it. But hey, Yankee Behavior, California, Stockton, thanks for tuning in there. Amber, how you doing there? John James, Patty Cakes, Christopher Dotson. Christopher Dotson, have you had any luck with editing TikTok videos after you post them? There is the edit option, but when I just try to edit the notes, it doesn't update it. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. But I know you're mostly on YouTube, which is good. But here, we'll go across here, we'll get across. See, they're starting to set up the barricades. We saw this morning, they're starting to set up the barricades for the Michigan Avenue lighting of the holiday lights. And of course, they're gonna have a parade here on Saturday. Even Friday, the build up, they'll light the official Christmas tree at Friday at 6 o'clock. We'll try to cover that. Look at this beautiful dog. How you doing there? I just like the nice fur here. Look at this. How you doing, a beautiful dog? How you doing? Yeah, dog of the day. So we went by that boat yesterday. Oh, they're taking a photo there.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, yeah, he's posing with the Trump building. Some people love that building. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you got the basketball. How you doing? That's great. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. How you doing? That's great. Yeah. See, we see this guy. He usually goes up Michigan Avenue here. Isn't that nice here? We see him spin the ball. He goes all the way up Michigan. He comes back. So when I do my lunchtime, he dribbles the basketball. Maybe he heads up there. See, we were checking out the Captain Streeter shoreline boat. It was all decorated for the holidays. We'll go right by there, and we're gonna head over to 400 Lakeshore construction site, and we'll see what's shaking, and then we'll scoot by the lake there. Either go through Lakeshore East and wind up at the Bean. At least that's the plan here. So we'll go by Jean Baptiste Point du Sable. There's the Native Americans, indigenous people with the Marquette and Joliet there, the bridge house. There's Jean Baptiste Point du Sable, the first non-indigenous Afro-Caribbean, born in St. Mark, Haiti. We're still not for sure. I would believe his mother was born in Haiti. We still don't know where Jean Baptiste Point du Sable was born and how he got here, but he was here, and his wife was Potawatomi. We talk about it all the time. He moved back to French Louisiana, across the Mississippi with his Native American relatives there, in-laws. And look, they're setting up there. So the lights are on here. We saw the lights were on. They might turn them off again, but they were testing them out. They're setting up the snowflakes here. And here, Apple Store is open. Oh, that's hard. She hit that glass door there. I've done that before. And I hope she's okay. She hit it pretty hard. It smeared the makeup. The poor woman there. The glass doors. I'm sorry, I'm about to walk. Yeah, I hope she's okay. I think the security's helping her out there. She walked right into the glass there. I've almost done it many times, and yeah, they're helping her out. The poor woman, she almost knocked herself out. She hit the glass, and it put a smear of her makeup on the window. I'm empathetic because it can happen to anybody here. Yeah, she's taking a seat there. Well, that's not even the security. That's just people that are working in the store there. So good. So we'll keep on going here. And I want to respect your privacy. I wouldn't if I wasn't in that. If that happened to me, I wouldn't want somebody filming it either. So here, let's here, Captain Streeter. Hey, look, they got the Christmas tree on it. We saw this morning. It looked better when it was a little dark. Hey, they're tooting the horn there. How's it going, Amber? Yeah, I am too. I've done that too. I've walked right into glass doors. It's easy to do. Hey, you saw the basketball guy? Michael, yeah. See, we remember that guy. We see him often. He appears in many of my videos. I do feel more connected to the whole city here. Here's the Captain Streeter. Look at that. They got the boat there. Here, let's head along. We'll see the fall color here. Welcome to Chicago, the Chicago River. Still got the architectural tour boats going through here. Yeah, this one's decorated for the holidays too. They'll run these boats all through December. Last winter, we had such a mild winter. In January, they were still running architectural cruise boats. I was shocked. I've never seen them run them that late, and they did it last year. And people are still. It's 51 degrees, so it's not too bad. Take a Christmas time. I'm in the fence here. I didn't realize I got corralled in the architectural tour line there. So hey, they'll put the photos on here. So once you take your photos, they put them up there. You can pick. Yeah, see you pose before you take there. Yeah, welcome aboard. There it is.
3, 2, 1. Wonderful, guys.
Yeah, that's great. See, you pose, and then they give you a chance to purchase it at the end. Here's the Odyssey. So we always see the Odyssey dinner cruise boat, lunchtime. These are like the boats you see in Paris or something there, the dinner cruise boats, the Odyssey here. So you can do some nice tablecloth dining right on the river. Limbo Rock. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, Amber, Lambie T, John James, Michael, Taco, how you doing there? Jonathan? Yeah. Chris, how you doing? Yeah, it's a perfect day, 51 degrees. I've been watching your videos, the reruns of you walking with your former dog back in 2020. Alvin, how you doing there? Michael Rodriguez. You found that farm too. But Sharon, Christopher Dodson. Thanks everybody. Amber Patty Cakes. Oops, a leaf almost hit me in the face there. Inky behavior. That's great. Am I saying that right? So Amber, yeah, I saw your question there at the beginning. I didn't go way out of my way. I just went slightly different. We stumbled across the filming location, and then I came. We do walk through Burton Place often along there in Old Town, and we came right on the Christmas decorations for Old Town. And that happened last year, where they did it early, where they did the, I guess that's the official Christmas tree for Old Town there in Burton Place. And last year the alderman was there, but they didn't have good PA system. And this year we came on it after, and Santa was there, so Santa said hello. And but normally I just walk from work to home. I know in 2023 I did a major effort to go to different neighborhoods. Not all 77 neighborhoods of Chicago, but I did make a concerted effort to go to the southwest and north side. And then that account was deleted. I got really depressed and said, why am I even doing this? I spent a lot of time and effort going to different neighborhoods of the city, and TikTok deleted my account. So I've done it not as much. Now I'm just kind of doing what works for me, which is what I usually do, walk from work to home. And I know it gets repetitive, but we do just stumble across scenes of daily life. That's what, like even this morning we saw the newscast, the weather person there doing the weather in front of the green screen, and we could see the live TV feed on the Jumbotron out in the street, and I got both of them at the same time, and you could see the magic of TV there, how it works. So I might cut that out, but hey, 12:11, 51 degrees. We're on the Riverwalk here. We'll head over to the Ogden Slip, and we'll cross at the Lakeshore Drive, Usaba Lakeshore Drive bridge there, and we'll check out the construction progress. There's the St. Regis. There's some of the taller towers there of Lakeview, Lakeshore East, Swiss Hotel, the Aqua. We're over here by the Sheridan. Oh, the Waukegan History Museum, Chris, yeah. So is that, okay, I saw that they were redoing the library. Is that downtown Waukegan? I know you filmed the library. Is that where the History Museum is going to go? Yeah, that would be awesome if you could cover that, at least after it opens, you know. And I don't get up to Waukegan that much, but it's nice. I could take the metro up there. And thanks for the good info there. Same place, that's good. Yeah, thanks everybody. Yeah, beautiful weather there. Tim, how you doing there? Tim D, Christopher. Yeah, Limbo Rock. So we're getting close here. We'll go by Lizzie McNeil's. This is always a popular spot for St. Patrick's Day when they tie the river green. They removed this, they had a whole bunch of outdoor seating, the fountain's off. They got the fountain back up and running this year, the Centennial Fountain, but it didn't last long. Hey, here comes, is this Innisfree? We've been seeing Innisfree a lot. Innisfree's been running up and down this river quite consistently. There it is. Is that the old Kennedy boat? I think it is. Or it's a replica of it. Of course, the Kennedys used to own the merchandise mart. And, yeah, just a boat coming westbound on the Chicago River. Moving along there. There, look at the tall St. Regis there, 1,100 feet tall. They got a little Christmas display there in front of that. Yeah, here's the Centennial Fountain. Of course, it's turned off for the season. But at least they fixed it up, so hopefully they'll be able to turn it on much earlier. We'll look forward to May when they turn this thing back on. And hopefully they'll get this part fixed over here where you can walk underneath the waterfall. It was roped off. They still have some issues. But here, we'll go by the Ogden Slip. It should be nice in the sun. We'll see if the artist is out there. Hey, these trees are still green. Look at that. We're almost to December and we still got green trees. These trees are losing their leaves though. Hey, we'll say, hello Darren, how you doing there? Yeah. So, yeah, look, what are they painting the lines here? Yeah, they're painting it. They're measuring the crosswalk. They're painting it, doing something. Yeah, beautiful sunshine here. So it's going to take them 3 years to fully construct these towers. You see to the right here, there's the Lowe's. You see that construction crane? That's the former Chicago Spire site. That's where the 400 North Lakeshore is currently under construction. And there'll be 2 towers there. One will be like 875 feet tall. The other one will be like a little shorter. They're not going to be super tall. Originally they planned them to be over 1,000 feet tall, but they scaled them back. And the bonus is if they could finally fully develop that DuSable Park, that'll be a amenity we all can enjoy. And yeah, the sundial. Yeah, there's a sundial where there was a clock in that plaza on the other side of the Lowe's, you know, over by Columbus Drive. I don't know if they removed the hands because people were doing skateboard tricks off of it. It was really dangerous. It was a good idea. You could see the clock if you were up in the skyscrapers. You'd look down in the plaza and it was a working clock. That's long gone. There's the Ferris wheel for Navy Pier. Here's the Ogden Slip. We haven't been over here in a few weeks here. We'll just head over this way to 1216. There's a Target here. Yeah, Target stock dropped 20% today because they didn't meet their earnings projections, or their earning projections were scaled back or something. And it shows you even big box commercial is hurting because of the online retailers. And even though Target is an online retailer as well, so is Walmart. Their brick and mortar stores are hurting, even though I still shop at the brick and mortar stores. Here's Winter's Jazz Club, Springbrook Marine Group, that's for that boat stuff. Robert's Pizza, we talk about that. Dorita artist is here. You see, usually Dorita, the artist there, is usually around his artwork there. So there's nothing here in the front. Here's Robert's Pizza. I ate here with Grim Evil when after we went to the Lowrider Festival in Navy Pier. Grim Evil and I sat right here and we had a nice feast. I recommend Robert's Pizza. It was pretty good. We got some like thin crust. It was nice and salty. Hey, they're packed there. There's people, lunch crowd there at Robert's Pizza. We're at the Ogden Slip here. Hey Tracy, how you doing there? Pete? Hazlitt, yeah. Hazlitt, Michigan. Yeah, the new Google Hangout. Yeah, well, we saw it briefly this morning. I didn't really go by the Thompson Center, but if I start seeing them put on the new glass curtain wall. There, look, they got a model boat there. Look at that model boat. $1 million yachts there. You go to the Springbrook Boat Club here. Let's see what they got here. 39 foot, $1 million. There's your $1 million boat right there. This one's $1.5 million. That one's only 800,000. There you go. Hey, see how the other half lives. The boats only Elon Musk can afford. Larry Ellison and his big boat out there. Hey, look at that dock. That's a nice dock. Look at that. There's Dorita. There he is right there. Look, he's working on it. There's Dorita right there. Remember we talked with him? There he is. He's working on his new artwork. He's got the nice... Look at this. Dorita Fine Art here. Right on Ogden Slip. There he is. Best artist of the century there. We talked with him. Dorita. Yeah. Fine Art Gallery. I like he's got the girl with the pearl earring, but it's the iPhones, the iPods. It's going crazy. Oh, your daughter wants you to take her and her boyfriend downtown this weekend. Yeah, it'll be packed. You know, it's up to you if you want to get in the crowds or not. I'm going to try to stream it, but I have no guarantee I'll be able to maintain the stream. I have a theory, I have a plan. I'll try to bring my backup backpack, at least for Saturday. It's going to be harder on Friday because, yeah, Friday, Kris Kringle Market opens and they're going to light the Christmas tree. And then Saturday's the main event where they light up Michigan Avenue. They got a parade with Disney characters and Santa Claus will be on one of the floats. And they'll have fireworks on the river there, right where we just walked through, near between Columbus and Michigan Avenue there. They'll light them. I think they do them on the river for the, and it's the largest parade that's at night, I think. There's the construction progress. So there's the 400 North Lakeshore site. We'll get a better view when we go across this bridge. We'll look down on it from above, and we won't be looking into the sun here. So bear with me. We'll go up these stairs here, the Ogden Slip here. This is Lakeshore Drive. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, Tracy. Crazy, Tracy. Yeah. But maybe I'll see you. Maybe if you guys come down, look for me. I'll look for you. Say hello. Maybe we'll see the basketball guy. I need to find out his name. He always runs by so fast. He catches me by surprise spinning that ball. He's good at it. And there's a nice parking spot. You can just park right there. How'd they get over there? That goes to Navy Pier where she's going. You can walk around underneath. We go that way a lot when we walk to Navy Pier. There, we made it to lower level Saba Lakeshore Drive, 51 degrees. Nice sunshine. See Navy Pier. You can go there that way and you get Navy Pier. Here you can see it. Here's the construction site for 400 North Lakeview. There's the Ogden Slip. There you can look all the way back to the Tribune Tower. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Tracy. So here, let's check out this construction progress. We got 1221. There, so there's a 3D rendering what it's gonna look like. See, here's the Ogden Slip. This is the same level as the Chicago River. There's the construction site. They're making progress. It's starting to come out of the ground. That's what it's gonna look like. Both those towers. See, the St. Regis is already here, or that's the St. Regis. See this building here? That's that building there. These two buildings here are gonna go right there. That's gonna be the North Tower, South Tower. Here, let's take a look at it here. And they say they pretty much filled in that big hole. There used to be a big circular hole there, which was gonna be the foundation for the Chicago Spire. They filled it with water, they drained the water, and they used that as the foundation for the northern tower of this new residential development. LR Contracting. Here, we'll get it once I get around this fence. So you can take Lower Wacker to get to 290 there. There it is, look at that. So, look at that. That's for pouring concrete. They could do concrete and direct it. Look at this crane here. This is the 400 North Lakeshore Drive construction site here, Streeterville, Chicago. We've been checking out the construction progress for several weeks, months now. And look, they're starting to move on the southern tower here. They started with the northern tower, that's semicircular. See, that's going to be the core. That's going to be the core of the taller building there. They're doing all the rebar. What are you doing there? Look at that. Look how they're excavating there. They got all those pilings and shore walls and things holding it up. And look at the river there. They're gonna look. It's gonna load. This is like a kid's dream here. They're gonna load the dirt right in the back of that dump truck. Look at that. I could sit here all day and just watch this construction. Hey Selena, how you doing there? Yeah, the water level doesn't stop. We built right up to the river, right next to the lake. Look at Wolf Point. There was water on all sides. The Trump Tower actually uses water from the Chicago River to cool the building. And that's why in the summertime, I'm amazed, they'll leave the doors open and then all the air conditioning will be leaking out, but that's so energy efficient, but it kills the fish, but it's positive, negatives, everything. People are amazed that there's actually fish in the Chicago River, but there is people fishing. We saw people fishing in the Chicago River yesterday. So, there you can clearly see look, you can see the underground parking underneath the northern tower there. You see the demarcation. This is going to be the northern tower. 400 North Lakeshore. So you can see Lake Michigan across the way. There's Navy Pier. Who was DeSable? We talk about DeSable. Here comes this truck here. It's going to head out. Hey, the city that works here. There it is. We'll leave the construction site there. We took a cruise by it there. Yeah, look at all this riprap. Stuff they dug up. Buried underneath there. So here we'll cross the Chicago River. This will be a really good view. I'm wondering if I'm thinking ahead to Friday. I keep learning my lessons the hard way. Last year I tried to go to the Columbus Bridge to view the fireworks after the Saturday night Michigan Avenue lighting the lights parade. But this year I might, if I attempt to film the fireworks, I might come all the way over to this spot. I'll be further away from the crowds, and maybe hopefully I might still get a cell phone reception to film the fireworks, and we'll be further away and we'll have this view to view the fireworks on Saturday. See you, patty cakes. Yeah, it's crazy to see what supports the buildings there. Here, we'll go by Taco Rio. We'll walk down into Lakeshore East. We could go this way, but it'll be faster if I go this way. And I'm sure all the boats are out of the harbor by now. Yeah, it's crazy to see what supports those buildings. It's all built on, I don't know if they're going to go all the way down to bedrock, 100 feet below. They probably will. They were driving piles for a while. But here, look at that nice view, Streeterville. So here, we'll see if these stairs are open. They better be, or I'm stuck. Come on, be open. Yeah, they're open, good. For years, these were closed, and you couldn't walk down this way. And in the last few years, they've been leaving them open, which is good. We'll go down here. This is one of the bridge houses for... There's that construction site across the way. See, that's that bridge we just crossed, lower level Lakeshore Drive bridge at the Chicago River. Yeah, beautiful sunshine. Riverwalk. So here we'll head along here. Beautiful fall colors here. Yeah, thanks for tuning in there. Darlene, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in. Everybody else, am I zoomed out all the way? Hold on a second here. No, I'm not. I wasn't even zoomed out all the way. There we go, look at that. There's the view. So I'll head down this way just a little bit to where they have the submarine monument, and then we'll go underneath the lowest level of Wacker Drive. We'll go underneath the St. Regis, and we'll pop out in that park by Lakeshore East there, park. Hey, look at this. See, they got the Christmas tree on the front there. They're still running the shoreline tours there. They got them decorated for the holidays already. It's nice. So we'll follow this boat. Here comes a large barge this way. Hey, so got this landscaping here. Go by Taco Rio. Hey, talking about the fire. You got a snowstorm in Ireland? Wow. Well, let me know how that goes. So what I'm gonna do is, bear with me 1 second here. I gotta tie my shoe, and I've learned the hard way. The best way to do it is I'll set down the camera and we'll prop it up here, and I'll let you see me tie my shoe here. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, getting through the work week. Oh, I like these boots, but my shoelaces always come untied. Good, so we'll fire up this gimbal here. There we go, we'll get this going again here. Bear with me, I have to turn you sideways, and then we'll get it right side up, don't worry. Our whole world went sideways. See, then we do that. Hey, there we go, just in time to see the large barge there. No, I think they're fake. I think they're fake flowers here. Let's check them out here. Yeah, it's like leis, you know, like little, those fake Hawaiian leis or something. I know it's Taco Rio, it's Brazil. It's Brazilian. But no, I don't think they're real. See, they got them stapled up there. But they're too perfect. These plants are real, so these are gonna die, or unless they move them inside. I'm surprised they still got them out. We might get a hard freeze tonight, or at least the suburbs, it might get below 32. And I don't know about by the lake here. There, Taco Rio, pretty popular spot in the summertime, but I don't know. I think it's gonna close down for the season here, if it hasn't already. Wisteria? Yeah, it could be. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, dance for me. Urban kayaks. Man, it closed up for the winter. It's a good season. We still might see 1 or 2 hardcore kayakers out there, but I don't know. It's beautiful cloud. So according to my weather app, it's supposed to be raining by the time I walk home at night. Now I wanted to go through the Lincoln Park Zoo, but if it's raining, we'll push it off to tomorrow, but it might rain all day tomorrow too. So if it's not raining that hard, I just don't want to commit to it until I see what the weather looks like. And it's so funny because it's so sunny now that, you know, I don't know where this rain's coming from, but it's typical fall weather where it rains a lot, it usually gets gloomy. So we'll enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. Look, you can just, there's a gap in the fence right there. Oh, you saw the hot tub boat, so they're bringing it back. Yeah, it seems like they only bring the hot tub boat in the winter season or the cold season, because it went away when it got warm. So we'll keep an eye out for the hot tub boat. And there's several, there's not just one. I think they got 2 or 3 of them. They rent them out at the Marina Towers, or at least that's what they did it last winter. It's always fun seeing the hot tub boat, especially in wintertime, floating on the river. Hey, they got the spongy material. They got the little jungle gym stuff here. So there's the submarine memorial there for Manitowoc. So those people are walking. See people wearing shorts, 50 degrees. We'll walk through there. Hopefully their car didn't get towed. It looks like they're heading over to the car towing place. Yeah, they're going over there. So that's where they tow your car if you get towed downtown. There's other tow lots on other areas of the city, but this is the one they use for the loop in the downtown areas there. So this is the lowest level of Whacker Drive. There's 2 levels above us. We're underneath the St. Regis Tower and Hotel here. Carolyn, how you doing there? Mississippi, born in Chicago. That's great. Well, thanks for tuning in virtually. Hopefully this will trigger some good memories of growing up in Chicago, and you see how much the city's changed. It probably doesn't even look the same as it did when you grew up here, but it depends on Some of the neighborhoods are pretty much the same, but you know, the businesses change and the people change. But there's nothing constant in the world but change. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Mississippi. I've been through Mississippi on the Amtrak going to New Orleans. We've driven through there on I-55. I've been to Jackson, and I've been to Vicksburg. Vicksburg's really nice. We've been to that Civil War. I went with my father, and it was my mother's side. My mother has an ancestor that fought in the Battle of Vicksburg for the North. He was from Kentucky, and he got a lot of flack from his Kentuckians for fighting for the North. You can imagine. I have another, you know, I have ancestors that fought on both sides of that war, so I'm not like trying to, you know, I got white guilt, but I also have, and when after the South lost the war, I'm talking about the Civil War, he had to move to Kentucky because they pretty much ran him out of town because they knew he fought for the North. And so, you know, the consequences, the choices people had to make in that war, and some of my ancestors, they would go to war, they would come back, and either they would divorce their wife or they would separate from the wife and marry a younger wife. Like a lot of stuff like that happened too. And it could have been because their wife shook up with somebody else when they were in the war. That happened too, you know. It just all kinds of stuff went on. Here, look at the Aqua building there. There's the Aeon. This is the Lakeshore Eeks Park here. They got a nice playground, nice fall colors here. And yeah, look at the skyline there. So tall I can't get it in. Got to get back to work. What a bummer. I understand. I'm the same way on my lunch break here. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. How you doing here? Welcome, Chicago. Let's see here. Yeah, look at these clouds. So here we'll head up these stairs. We'll pop right out at the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. I'm really hoping we're going to see people ice skating today because it was we didn't go by it yesterday. We went by it Monday and it was rainy, so no one was ice skating. Maybe we'll actually see some people ice skating around the track there. Oh, I have to unzip my coat. I'm getting warm. It's low 50s. It feels pretty good in the sun for a fall day. Yeah, look at those clouds. Yeah, John James. Work gets in the way. Yeah, I gotta go to work. What a bummer. I can relate. There, Alvey on the park. Nice Greek restaurant. See, they got that dome. There's a pool in that dome. In the old days, Lakeshore Drive used to come through here, make a 90-degree turn. You would go right by that, but and they made this smooth out the curve there. Yeah, parking garages. See, we're not on the ground here. There's several layers of parking underneath us. We're like 60 feet off the ground here, but it's hard to tell. There's the lower levels, two lower levels of Randolph as well. We'll cross Randolph here. We'll head into Maggie Daley Park, which is part of Grant Park, which is adjacent to Millennium Park. We'll get nice skyline views and ice skating, hopefully.
Yeah, so to be honest.
Working and watching, that's good, Lambie. Yeah, just put it on in the background there to treat it like a radio station. If something exciting happens, then you can look then. I'll be like, hey, look, Lambie. Oh, you missed it. Hey, riding the bike. That's good. Yeah, look at the lake off in the distance here. Look at this view. Clear view to the Sears Tower. The whole loop skyline there. We're crossing. The car's got to turn around there. Okay, good. So here, it's always dicey. This is such a long crosswalk, and then you feel like you're impeding the traffic, slowing everybody down just crossing. Here's the Cancer Survivors Park. And so, very seminal spot for me. I took my mother here after she initially beat her cancer, and then it came back. So we know cancer affects everybody here, so it's nice they got a memorial to it here. There's where we just came out of, Lakeshore East there. We got a park here, but we're gonna head down into, we got 12:39, which is perfect. We got 20 minutes tootle through Maggie Daley Park by the ice skating ribbon, and then we'll go across the bridge to the Bean and the larger ice skating rink, the one next to Michigan Avenue. See how they got elevators, they got parking garages all underneath us here. This was the Monroe parking garage. I guess now it's the Maggie Daley parking garage underneath all this. It's glistening, it's looking nice. That's why there's a hill. Yeah, I know, I'm out of breath. Just, we're not used to having hills in Chicago. All the terrains contrived, man-made. There's Blue Cross Blue Shield. Residential towers here. There's the ice skating ribbon. Maggie Daley Park, check-in, skate pickup. There it is. Look at that nice view. And it's so nice at night when they light it up and you see the skyline and they pipe in the music, and people got those little, yeah, they got some music going on. I'll probably get a copyright strike, but maybe we can scrub out the music using the new tools there. There. Is anybody skating? I don't know. It's a beautiful day. And there was I remember when I first moved to Chicago, there was a small, there's a little squirrel. There was a small ice skating rink here, but it's much better now with this larger. There we go. We got people skating. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm Brian. Yeah. How you doing? What's your name?
I follow you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying hello.
I recognize your voice from over there.
Good. Thanks. I didn't mean to make you walk, but hey, thanks for saying. Isn't this nice? The Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon.
Yeah,
you know?
It's really nice. I really recommend it to every
Good.
people to come.
Good.
I also, I was making a video for TikTok also.
Good, you stream too. You got a nice, what is that? A DJI. That's nice. I got a DJI gimbal, but that's nice. I see a lot of people using that.
Yeah.
Good. Well, hey, what's your channel?
It's El Famoso Edwin. I usually do it in English and Spanish.
That's
I put
good.
the subtitles in English.
That's good.
And I talk in Spanish.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
See, you're showing expanded audience, showing Chicago.
Yeah, yesterday on Monday I was free for the Lincoln Park 2.
That is awesome.
I already did the video, I already uploaded, and it's really nice.
I should have went last night because I went on Friday. I had to pay, so it's free on Tuesdays. It's on Mondays.
Yeah.
Good. I'll remember that. I'll try to hit it next Monday.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Well, thanks for saying hello. I'll let you be. Talk to you later. That's great. Yeah, people are ice skating. How you doing? That's great. How you doing? Look at that. That's skill. That's good. That's awesome. Backwards. He's showing us how to do it here. So isn't this great? Yeah. Oh yeah, Chicago's a great place to start out. You know, that's why I moved here. It was big enough. You know, I don't know if I could have made it in New York or LA, and Chicago, the Midwest, and people are pretty friendly here, as you can see. I grew up in the Midwest in Indiana, so I had friends on the East Coast, West Coast, would visit them. I enjoy all the East Coast cities, the West Coast cities, Texas cities, South Florida cities. I like all cities, but Chicago would just work for me. I know it's not for everybody because of the cold weather. A lot of people don't like the cold. How you doing? A lot of people don't like the cold weather, but I actually really enjoy it because I like the changing of the seasons. And I don't know why. I guess because I grew up on a farm, or not on a farm, near a farm in Indiana. I was used to having cold winters, and it's nice to have changing seasons. We'll see if we get any snow this year because we didn't get much snow last winter, and I'm hoping for more snow this winter because I want to film it and show people what it looks like when the lake freezes over and things like that. So yeah, keep one eye on the monitor. Yeah, wonderful Chicago. Everybody knows the voice there. Yeah, that's my brand. Hey, they're playing Queen. But see, they got the climbing wall behind. Here's where you can rent skates here. If you bring your own, you can skate for free. Except on Saturday, they're going to start charging $5 even if you bring your own skate. But rental for skates are pretty steep, like 15 bucks, I think, at least. But yeah, nice Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. So here we'll head over to the BP Bridge and walk across Columbus Drive here. Yeah, we will rock you. Yeah, I got Norm. I've had that. Yeah, I've been compared to Norm Macdonald, which is fine. You're good, proud Canadian, Norm Macdonald. I've been compared to Tom Hanks. People used to say my voice was like Tom Hanks, but I think it's more like Norm Macdonald. I would agree. Or some people have said I sound like there's a comedian. Why can't I remember his name? And I like his comedy, so I took that as a compliment. So, but I like Norm Macdonald too. SNL, and he's got his own stuff. Yeah, $5. It's not bad. And this will get much more crowded. I mean, even as we get further along in the season. So, here we'll head across the... Yeah, there's more people over there at the Bean. So we'll cross this pedestrian bridge you see that goes over Columbus Drive. We'll have nice skyline views, and then we'll just head by the Bean, check out the ice skating rink there by Michigan Avenue. And then I myself have to go back to work here. So, but I'm glad. So Monday, he says Monday it was free. So Monday night I could have went into the zoo like a dope. I walked right by the zoo and did not go in, and because I didn't check the Monday night, we actually walked by the outside of the zoo because I remember I was talking to other people about it, and I didn't go in like a dope. We'll try to hit the free days next week, and I know May and other people want me to go back there, which I plan to go back to. And you can watch the reruns. I still even have more reruns to post from the last time I was there that I didn't post. So here they got the Heights Chocolate Rink Cafe. You can rent and put on your skates there. They got picnic tables, skate return there. Do they got the sign with the prices here? I forget. Yeah, here it is. Okay, good. So Maggie Daley Ice Skating Ribbon, open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday. That's the skate rental, 17 or 19. It gets more expensive on Friday to Sunday. It's free all day if you bring your own skates. $5 on weekends. You bring your own skates. So come during the week, you can skate all you want for free if you bring your own skates. Yeah, D. Michael. Thanks, D. Michael, Christopher. Look at that view. That's a nice view. There's your classic skyline view of Chicago there. 1247. Yeah, thanks everybody for saying hello. See, it's nice that people get to know each other here in the Lunch Bunch. We got a smaller, more intimate audience. That's good. Yeah, almost 70 people. This is great. So here we'll head across the... Everything's corporately branded here with the philanthropist name, either Pritzker Pavilion or BP Bridge or Exelon or something. They renamed the thing of the Bean. They changed the name to somebody's family's name. I guess they contributed money to the renovation or something for the 20th anniversary. Yeah, that guy heard my voice and he was running behind me. I didn't realize he was chasing down. He's got his own channel. If I'll follow his channel, I'll have to rewind it so I make sure I get it right. I'll try to follow his channel, and he does it in Spanish and does it with English subtitles, which is great. I might have seen this woman before several times. I think she streams from Little Village in Spanish in Chicago, and she's covered the Mexican Independence Day parades as of I. But she does live streaming in Spanish, and that's great. And she's as big as I am. She has almost 70,000 followers, and I'm sure she's TikTok famous in Little Village, which is great. You know. So, or you know, throughout Chicago even. And here's the skyline of Chicago. We're heading across. We left the Maggie Daley ice skating ribbon. We're going across the pedestrian walkway here. Nice fall colors. Nice clouds. Blue Chicago, yeah. Yeah, I was telling somebody I worked with, I was embarrassed because I noticed since the election, and we're going to probably see more of this, and you know, I don't mean to delve into politics, but this is just, you know, I report the world as it is, not as we want it to be. When I came out of the Lincoln Park Zoo lights on Friday, there was a nice couple out in front, and I'm used to this because, you know, we got so many migrants over the past 2-3 years, and I filmed encampments in the police stations and interacted with people on the street. You see people on corners and stuff, you know, and a lot of times, like on the Riverwalk, they would do like, you know, hello from Venezuela, you know, and they would say something, and which is fine. Well, when I came out of the zoo, there was a guy, the same thing. He said like Ecuador, I think he said Peru or something. He did the peace, but his wife or girlfriend or partner or whoever he was with there, maybe it was a family member, and she covered her head because I felt so bad because I'm like, I'm not with immigration, I'm not the police, I'm not here like surveilling, but I got to be, you know, as a live streamer, just like with, I try not to stream people in vulnerable situations, the unhoused, if they don't want to be filmed. If people don't want to be filmed, I film something else, you know, I'll turn the camera. If people are worried about privacy, or if they're got warrants out for their arrest, I'm not trying to expose their identity. A lot of people wear masks but I just, and you know, it's going to be, anytime you go out in public, I don't care who you are, someone else is legally able to film you, whether you want it or not. I'm not trying to do it as a First Amendment warrior or anything like that. I think people find enjoyment out of it, but I don't know how this is going to play out in this new administration, if they're seriously going to be millions of people being deported. And I know some people voted for this administration specifically for that issue. They want to see it happen, but you know, I don't want any part of it myself, and that's just my personal opinion. I don't expect anybody to agree with me, and I just, as a live streamer, I don't want people to think I'm out here trying to expose people that are not citizens, you know. But here we'll go by the Pritzker Pavilion here. Yeah, so I'm the criminal. So Bara Bajagal. So I'm sure you think I'm a criminal, and so I guess you want to like put me in jail or something. Yeah, go ahead. You know. Those without sin cast the first stone. And I'm not even that religious. I'm pretty secular, but I know, you know, you can express your opinion. You know, just don't take it. I'm not taking it personally on you. You have your right to your opinion, and you know the way you want to interpret the laws, and whatever you need to do to make you feel better about yourself. If you want to put me down to make yourself feel better, have at it. I can take it. We've been doing this for a year and a half. I got to talk about these things because, you know, it's just keeping it real, you know. And I feel like a criminal in my own country. I have ancestors that have gone back. I have indigenous ancestors, and I have ancestors that were Millenniums that go back 500 years in this country. And I feel like I'm a criminal in my own country. I try to be an uploading, law-abiding citizen, and I see presidential candidates bash this city. They bash the people, American citizens of this city, because they don't agree with our politics. And I don't expect anybody to agree with my politics. Let me express them. You can express yours on your own channel, and in the comments, I'll let you express it. But just don't make it personal. And thank you. Thanks for understanding. So here we'll go by the bean here. We'll check out the squirrels, and we'll check out the fall colors. Look at the nice trees here. We'll check out the ice skating rink, and I have ancestors that fought in the Revolutionary War. I have ancestors that fought in the Civil War, Vietnam War, and consider myself a patriot. I just went to Washington, D.C., filmed a lot of the monuments, and I didn't storm the Capitol after the election didn't go my way. We accept the process. We'll do a peaceful transition. We'll see how the next administration fares. And here we go. We'll go by the Great Bean of Chicago. We were here this morning. We had it all to ourselves. Look at it now. It's kind of more crowded, which is good. Usually at lunchtime, look at the sunshine. It brings everybody out. We'll get a nice view of the ice skating rink. Here, Granger Plaza. There we go. Yeah, I hear you, Christopher. Yeah, see, people, we're not coming up with fake conspiracy theories and trying to gaslight the whole nation and steal votes and pressure Georgia governors to find votes. Like that never happened, you know. Here, let's hey, look at the people taking pictures here. There's the hey, we'll go up here. There, you can expose my identity here. How you doing? Well, I already did it when I was tying my shoe. Look at this, great view. I'm gonna get out these people's pictures here. Everywhere you look, you're in somebody's picture. Here, let's check out the ice skating rink here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, look at this. So they must have cleared everybody off the ice. Sometimes they do this when they at lunchtime because they get the Zamboni out and they smooth out the ice. But here, we'll just check out the bean. There is ice on the ice skating rink. Hopefully tonight there'll be people ice skating. I do want to get some footage of people actually skating. Hey, that's a nice photo there. Great Bean of Chicago. 12:56. So I'll just head back to work here. We'll show you where the official Christmas tree. Of course, we were here on Monday, and we'll be back on Friday to do the official countdown there. Tim, who's shaving their head? I got long hair. Other people may have done that. I know that's what you're replying to, and you're allowed to. Some people are pretty upset about this election. You know, you got to acknowledge that. People are upset about 2020 and still are, and people are upset about this election and still will be. Just because Trump won the majority, it was pretty close. It was 50% to 48. And we'll see what happens in 2026. We'll have another midterm election, and we'll see if Congress gains House for the Republicans or gains seats back for the Democrats. And I don't know why people want to stereotype me as a certain type of liberal. I'm pretty much a different type of liberal than most straight up Democrats. I'm very critical of the Democratic Party too. I'm critical of Elon Musk. I was critical of Elon Musk when he gave money to the Democrats, and I was critical of Elon Musk when he gave money like now to the Republicans. And I know it's hard, and that's why my moderators, the chilling effects of social media is the more followers I get, the less I can talk about politics, because it just devolves into this bitter big fight, you know, with people in the comments arguing with each other. And I got to be a good moderator and control this thing and steer the ship and keep us, and then it just, and then I'm like trapped into not talking about politics, which is actually worse, because then there'll be like serious things that are happening that are affecting, like a hurricane or something, and I won't be able to talk about it because it'll get political, you know. And I have to be political sometimes. It's just because it's real life. Here's the Christmas tree. Even talking about Christmas is political. Some people, not everybody celebrates Christmas, and I'm not really I'm pretty much a secular person too. I just like that it generally puts people in a good mood. I'm not into the commercial aspect of Christmas. Most of the stuff I do and promote you can do for free, except for the Lincoln Park Zoo, and I should promote the free days because there are free days. There, look at the booms here. Yeah, they're adding the lights here. Official Christmas tree. They'll turn the lights on there at 6 o'clock on Friday, so we'll be here to cover that. And here we'll head by the founders of Millennium Park here, Carlos Verlone. Yeah, they got this augmented reality here. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for being kind to each other in the comments there. And you know, I'm fine with people expressing their First Amendment right, and sometimes we moderators do have to. TikTok or YouTube is not free speech. It's not free speech for me. I'm constrained. I can't just say anything I want. I get punished by the algorithm if I say certain words or certain topics, and even in their historical context, I can't even use them. And you learn the hard way. You get zapped. You get zapped by corporations. What am I against the most? Corporations acting like governments. And now Elon Musk wants to act like he was elected and steer money his way. And I guess that to the victors belong the spoils, right? All hail Elon Musk. You can kiss his ass, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy a Tesla. We're free as consumers to choose what we buy products. And if certain billionaires, including Jeff Bezos, I do not purchase Amazon Prime because I do not like Jeff Bezos waffling and giving money to both parties and just letting us float around like a ship without a rudder so he can make money. And if you want to attack me for attacking Jeff Bezos, I'll take it. Because I really don't like the guy. And I don't like a lot of billionaires. Just because the fact they're billionaires. I don't think anyone should be a billionaire. I think the money should be redistributed. And it affects, and they're the ones that want to cut your grandmother's taxes, cut Medicare, Medicaid, your Social Security benefits for the most vulnerable people that I guess, you know, you want to just start, you know, why don't you just start eliminating whole sections of our population to consolidate the profits, you know? But hey, I'm going to get off of this because I'm going down a dark tunnel. I don't want to go down and drag everybody down. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back on at 5 o'clock on TikTok. And we'll keep on trucking here, and we'll check out. Let's see if we can see any more Christmas lights. There's the Christmas tree in the Smurfit and Stone building. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. There's the nice view of the Wrigley building. We'll just go up this block here. And see you, John James, Nelios, D. Michael Rodriguez. Yeah, thanks everybody, Chris. And thanks everybody else, even people that pushed back against my weird views. I know my views are not the mainstream. I'm actually used to being a minority. I was actually surprised. There was a brief moment there where views I never thought would have political power were taking power, and I was like, wow, my whole life, you know, I thought I was in the minority on these things, and actually, like, and then the pendulum swung back the other way, and now there's the vicious backlash, and I get it, because there was the pendulum swung too far. People felt like they were losing their country. They want to live in a different country than I want to live in. So the battle continues. Here, we'll go by Garrett's Popcorn. We'll go by Lids. See, look, this is we see a lot of this, and we'll see what happens over the next few months once they start using the military. Hey, we're all in the Army now. Here's Stan's Donuts. They'll call it Homeland Security. How you doing? So here's Nutella. Here's Nando's. Hey, that's a nice dog. Look at that dog. Wow. Walking the dog here. It's Michigan and Lake Street. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you soon here. So, yeah, Christopher. Check out Christopher's page there. Lambie T, Sharon, KB. Yeah. You're a nice person there, KB. You want me to, like, you want to watch me, like, lay bleeding in the street there. That's great. Okay, we'll talk to you later.